I'm tired of this new age gobbledegook, mumbo-jumbo replacing Dobbs' revealed doctrine of the new age supersonic Nazi hell creatures from beneath the hollow earth. I'm tired of undead preachers preaching undead sermons to undead congregations. I'm tired of ministers who need 3 church secretaries and a German shepherd and a midget and what all, God only knows what all else, before they can get out there and preach the gospel of slack. I'm tired of preachers saying that God's gonna kill them if they don't raise some money, and then God not following through. I'm tired of people in these new United States living together in sin and not enjoying it. I'm tired and sick of fetus brain tissue being wasted, flushing down the toilet, when those fetus organs could be used in organ banks that could be benefiting this church, this ministry financially. I'm sick of seeing these people that talk about adultery, who joke about their own rampant promiscuity, and they aren't really doing it. They aren't really even getting any at all. Hypocrites, dear friends, and the Supreme Court just ruled that we cannot teach the end of the world on X Day 1998 in the schools. We cannot teach that the elder gods from Dimension Zero created the subgeniuses in a test tube in Atlantis on June 5th, 80 million BC. Then created the humans too, just so they could watch us hurt each other for fun. Oh yeah, you can teach about sports, math, geography. You can teach about Jesus. But when are they going to teach about Bob? And I hate to say it, but Brother Swaggart went a little bit too easy on the humanists. A little bit too liberal, too progressive. He didn't go far enough, dear friends. The only way to stamp out Bobless humanist forces is to stamp out Bobless humans. Oh, friends, and that radioactive kiss of Bob. Oh, it's going to wipe out those pinks, those bosses you hate, those bad checks that have been passed on you. The tribulation money's going to rain from the sky, dear friends, for those of you faithful that pledge to the pledge drive next week. Now, Bob, I tell you one thing about old Bobby. He don't cotton to none of this one world or none trilateralist communist propaganda. We want all worlds, all planets in this universe under, Bob. And if we cannot have them all, then we shall destroy them all. All worlds or none, dear friends. All worlds or none. Oh, you out there listening by radio. Oh, yeah, you got plenty of church. Plenty of church in the airwaves tonight. But you forgot Bob. You forgot Bob, and on that mighty day, X Day, oh, they're going to be on their knees saying, oh, now I believe in you, Bob. Is it too late now to believe in you, Bob? Well, I'm ready to spend that $10 on the book of the subgenius now, Bobby. But old Bobby, he ain't quite so forgiving as some of these higher-ranking, better-connected deities. You just be watching out.
Bob is being blamed for at least 2 deaths and 20 injuries. Not even President Bush's vacation home in Kennebunkport, Maine was spared Bob's winds and waves. One person, though, died near New York City when Bob threw a tree into a commuter train.
That's because Bob will be way up into Canada, and then he's out of here, out of our maps altogether. You can see what Bob produced.
For some there, Bob is now just an exciting memory.
Once in a blue moon, you get something this much fun. You can't miss something like this.
But for most people caught in Bob's path, it looks more like an extended cleanup.
Resort towns look like battle zones. And as waves surge more than 7 to 10 feet, the Navy put submarines out to sea to avoid Bob. But in Massachusetts, people were pleading for mercy. In Ocean City, Maryland, it wasn't bingo, but Bob they were yelling.
It's a beautiful thing when nature responds to our pleas and our begging.